Fellas, we got a tiny plan for today's road to 1 billion. We're going to be hitting reserve in what I believe to be the most underrated part of reserve. So let's just hop straight into it, shall we? Pretty solid spawn for what we're doing. The only thing I'm really concerned about though is that middle area because of the boss spawns and TMC spawns. Somebody. I think it's a scav though. Based on the consistency of the shots, it didn't seem like something crazy dangerous. So if y'all aren't familiar with Reserve's little food storage down here, allow me to introduce you to the 4 cages, as well as the 4 keys you'll need for down here. I might as well show y'all now. Obviously they're gonna pop up on the screen like usual, but RB PSV 1, 2, PSP 1 and 2. 4 keys you'll need for what I'm doing here. My vision don't seem too bad down here, even though the lights are on. Scavs do like sneaking up on you down here, so you're not completely safe. Be on your toes and all. What a great start. There we go. Now the loot's coming in, baby. Hope we found a paracord. I forgot that reserve has that little fancy extract that would have been quite useful if I brought one in. Already popping our fat fuck stems here. Shows you how good this area is. Alright, we got one more cage to hit here. Tank battery, huh? I don't really think I can take that. Probably going for a lot right now, but you can keep it. Alright, and that was the 4 cages of the underground food area. Built up 2 of our rigs here. Most of our inventory, really. We only got an empty rig left and then half of another rig. Quiet, yes. Quiet. I don't know how that didn't hurt me more, but just a flesh wound. Now, Bunker Hermetic is right behind us, but obviously we gotta hit power first. If you're doing this in PvP, it could be a really great spot to hit, because most likely somebody's gonna hit power. Hopefully, you'll be right here when they do. Actually, we do have a lot of our inventory empty, so I almost went for extract straight away. R.I.P. my boy. Twice. Oh, my F1 nades are fixed. Oh, sorta. A motor. I want that. A bolt into here or something. Let's just go around. Oh my god. Absolute massacre here. What happened? So fast went out without my backpack on. I feel young and spry. I was half concerned that a scav would yoink my backpack while I was looting. Fuck is shooting at me? That's a scav? Alright, well he needs to relax. Fucking asshole. Definitely up there for one of our quickest raids on this series. Oh no. You've got to be fucking kidding me. It did not save a single thing from that raid. Oh my. Well, we spawned in the main bunker, but I'm only really interested in the food bunker. I think I'm gonna pop up Dobos early here, simply for the fact that it'll allow me to insta-search some of these containers and get through them quicker. So ultimately, this raid, I just want to find out if we'll be able to keep the loot this time. Because if we aren't gonna be able to, then I got a problem on my hands. Got one more cage left. We got 1.5 more rigs left. Another tank battery. Same box too. Can't take it, fella. Another tank battery. Different box. Still can't take it. That is why, to this day, the SR-25 is... Oh. Alright, ignore what I was saying. What I was gonna say, the SR-25 is my favorite gun, but only when you hit your shots. Guys, I'm really just trying to find out if this game will let me keep the loot from this raid, so just all relax. Just all calm down. The fuck are you doing to that body, my boy? What was getting in there? Is Tarkov broken? Let's see. Well, we know the answer to that, but here's our small little haul for that raid. Again, I got out early because I just wanted to see if it was gonna kick me out again. Luckily, it didn't. So let's get to selling with a starting point of 415, 620. All right, I'm gonna round up an extra 200 grand to our total for the things we still have left on Flee to sell. Let's see how much we got. Nothing crazy. But normally I'd end it there, but considering that the loot run is so short and because we hit 5K recently, shout out to y'all, I'm gonna do another. Good. Actually remembered my paracord this time, didn't think it was possible. But man, I always hate doing this run across this courtyard, because if Gluhar ends up spawning, he's not going to be very friendly. As much as I want him to be, you know, we could be good old workout buddies or something. I'm sure he'd be down for that. Almost forgot to pop my Abdulbos before searching, because when we did that last time, really speeded things up, like at least 2 times as fast. I forgot what skill does that. Is it max attention or perception? Hold on, let me check. Yeah, it's either, I think it's max attention, which I get from the Abdulbos boost. Which is honestly, I've never gotten this before, obviously in PvE, or obviously in PvP, I do not get this far, so. It's another thing PvE is really good for is, even though I make a lot of YouTube videos on Tarkov and it's kinda my whole thing, I still consider myself a pretty casual player and not wanting to grind it out, all the time. Just wanna chill on it, you know? Loot some shit, shoot some scavs. It's cool with me. I always get comments about why I prefer PvE over PvP because I think it's so boring, but I enjoy the boring games sometimes. That's your answer. Alright, that is our food storage looted. I think a lot of people don't loot down here because it's, well, mostly food. But if you pick up the right food items, they can garner you quite a bit of money. And I think that's what a lot of people miss out on in Tarkov is they look for only valuable items and shit that's known to be selling for a lot. But let's just look in here real quick. Milk, you could get away with selling it for 20 to 30k. Everyone knows that sugar sells for a lot. Peas, less so, they go for around 15. Most people know the Alyanka chocolate bars, they go for like 60 to 80k right now. Buckwheat can go for around 20 to 30k, sometimes 15, but mostly 20 to 30. Humpback, these are a little iffy. The sauries go for like 10k, which is okay, but herring and humpback, one of the little short canned items like that can sell for upwards to like 30k sometimes, so just keep an eye out for your food items. They can earn you quite a bit of money. This is the haul from the reserve raid. Again, a super quick run. We did 3 of those full runs in just under an hour, and that's including a full sell-off from the second raid. RIP to the first raid's loot. Enough yapping. We have a starting point of 417,014. Let's sell this shit. You know the deal. We gonna round it up an extra 200 grand for the shit we haven't sold yet. Let's collect. Pretty solid. Anyways, that was, in my opinion, Reserve's most underrated loot spot. Go ahead and check it out. Let me know how much money you earn. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. Again, thank y'all so much for 5,000 subs. Let's shoot for 5,000 more. And as always, thanks for joining me.